Good morning, Kerry Templewood here, Yoga for Life. How are you? It's been a busy weekend here, and I realized I wanted to talk about commitment. This is my Monday morning commitment to sharing about 50 years of yoga. And a big piece of that is commitment to showing up for ourselves, showing up for our minds, bodies, and spirits, for our life, and coming to a practice on a regular basis is a commitment. Me showing up here every Monday morning at 8 o'clock and every Friday morning at 8 o'clock is a personal commitment that I've made to myself. My hair is still wet from the shower. It was a full-on weekend with a beautiful yin and bulls event last night, topping it all off, and life goes on. It's Monday morning. I commit to show up. So I invite you to ask, how do you show up for yourself, especially now when it's, I know, harder to show up for yourself on the mat at home. And we've made this arrangement in our minds that we pay a fee, we go to a studio, and that's the way we show up. And this pandemic has invited some bigger awareness around that. I know having a home practice is not an easy thing. Believe me, I've lived it, and I continue to live it. And me showing up here this morning is one of my ways to be in the trenches with that. I'm showing up as I am. Hair's still wet. Smudges happened. The candles are lit. I got that much. The sun is out. It is a beautiful day here in Boulder, Colorado. Cold, very cold. So I invite you to show up and look at the ways in which we don't, and maybe investigate why that is. If something was happening and we need to show up for our work or our family or our kids, I notice that I'll do that. And when I talk to my students and clients and all of that, I notice I do that for my kids, and it's harder to do for myself. So with extra doses of self-love and beauty and honoring, asking that question, how do I commit to show up for myself? When I was a young mom, it didn't look like getting on my mat every day. And it was nursing practice, diaper practice. It was just keeping 3 little ones and myself and in a partnership together, and being able to flow with what needed to happen next. And I realized that that's a commitment. Having children is a very deep commitment, and that there was so much more to a yoga practice than getting on my mat. It was a mind and emotions and an inner commitment to show up in my life as consciously and as awake as I can every single day. Good Monday morning, 50 years of yoga. I'm Kerry. I invite you to tune in Monday mornings at 8 o'clock Mountain Time. So much love. Have a lovely, lovely day. Namaste.